is your week going? I hope great. Mine, as always, is pretty good. So this week's topic is talking about how to build self-esteem and not let fear get in the way of your success. So I always start off by saying I am not an expert. I am not someone that's already, fully successful and know all the keys to success and everything. But I'm just someone that's just like you. If you're going through situations of feeling fearful about something, whether it's wanting to, get on a new job or try something new or whatever it is that you're facing, I know what it's like to be in that situation of wanting to feel like I shouldn't do that. That's not for me because, you're just scared. I have always been a person that has been fearful of everything. I used to be so afraid that, why try modeling? Why try pageants? Why apply for that job? I was always, why should I even bother? I'm a dork. I'm weird. First of all, let me just stop right there. Okay, so I know that I am a little goofy. For everyone that knows me and really knows me, I'm just a big dork. Like I am. I try to be, or have tried in the past to just kind of calm it down, and it's not going to change. At this point in my life, I just feel like, it is what it is. When I was younger, I used to hate that about myself. I always felt like, I know I'm different. I know I'm a little weird or goofy to people. And I used to just be like, God, I just wish that I was different. Like, I wish I was like everybody else. I wish I could just be normal. And then you grow up and then you discover that you just don't care. You stop caring what people think. You stop worrying about, how someone else is going to react to you. Honestly, now I'm so happy that I am dorky and weird and just myself, because being myself, there's no fakeness here. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not fake. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm just me. What you see is what you get. And what you get is a lot of dorkiness, a lot of laughing, a lot of that girl is weird. But, I don't care. I don't care anymore. And I'm glad that I am the way I am. It really has taken me a long way, just being me. So that would be the first solution, is to just be yourself. I know you hear that all the time, and it may sound corny, but it's totally the truth. I feel like when I try to pretend or try to be normal, I guess it didn't work for me. And I think people can see right through that. So you just gotta be yourself. Be yourself and not be fearful of what others think of you. It's totally okay to be goofy and be different. Being different is what makes you stand out. Being different is what makes you shine in a room full of people that do try to act the same all the time. I'm just not gonna do it. And then, fear. I am an adventurous person, but at the same time, I'm always really nervous about things. So I went hiking this past weekend, and I'll post that video soon. My friend went with me. Shout out to Jessica. She went with me. She invited me to go, and my family and my kids went. And I was so scared. I was like, I am gonna fall off this mountain. Like, in my head, that's literally what I thought. I'm gonna fall off this mountain and get injured or break my legs or something. No more catwalk. My poor husband had to listen to me just scared to death. I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I feel like this is not for me. We get to the mountain, and it actually ended up being so much fun. It was a good workout, and I would say about halfway through the hike, I felt like my legs were gonna give out. I felt like I wanted to give up. I'm like, why am I up here with these people that hike all the time? This is just not my just not my thing. But when we got to the top of the mountain, I felt so happy and so accomplished. Like, I accomplished that. I was able to look at the view and be like, wow, look, I can't believe I made it up there. And then when we walked down the mountain and looked up, I was like, I did that. It's such a great feeling when you get to a point in your life to where you just push past the fear and decide, I'm just gonna go for it. Just like I climbed that mountain this past weekend and went for it. I was scared. But imagine if I didn't do it. Imagine if I just, maybe I'll go for it, maybe I won't, maybe I'll hike. I could have just been wondering, sitting at home wondering what would have happened. So you can't let fear get in the way of what you want to do. I think the reason why it took me 5 tries to win Mrs. California was fear. Fear of not feeling like I could be a good Mrs. California. Fear of, you're not pretty enough to do that. There's no way you can do public speaking. There's no way you can talk to crowds. I was always a hermit crab person. I remember telling the judges that the day of the pageant. I was always like this person, like, I just was scared to talk to people. But the moment I pushed past the fact that night when Mrs. California happened, I let everything go. I let go of fear, all the doubt in my head of I let all of that go and I just pushed past. It's like imagine having a brick wall or a wall, just a wall, and you deciding, do you climb up this wall and see what's on the other side, or do you just stay there and wonder, what you're going to do, what's on the other side? And so many people have, stayed looking at the wall wondering what's on the other side. You have to push past that. You have to find a way to think in your head that I'm not going to just sit here and look at the wall and wonder what's on the other side. I'm going to climb this wall and I'm going to see what's on the other side, because sometimes we want to stay in one place thinking that that's all that's there for your life, and there's so much more that you can offer, but you can't be scared to do it. So being yourself, pushing past the fear, and then going for it, those 3 things is what you have to do. And I know it's scary and I know it's hard. It's not really something someone else can do. You can go to as many motivational speakers as you want to. You can go to many conferences as you want to, and you can still stay in the same place and still be scared and fearful. But you have to decide within yourself, now it's time for me to do this. Don't wait till it's too late or just never decide to do anything, because it's not going to help you. If anything, it's going to hinder you in your life, and you're going to feel like, I wish I would have done this. Tried everything. The moment I decided to push past something, I always wanted to be an NFL cheerleader. Well, I was never an NFL cheerleader, but I did try out and I was an arena football cheerleader. Most people are like, what is arena football? It's awesome is what it is. Hockey meets football. That is what arena football is. But I did it, And who knows, it's never too late. Maybe I could still become an NFL cheerleader. I can still dance. I got a little tendonitis and arthritis in my knees, but never say never. That is it for this week. I hope that I was able to help some way or another. Remember, be yourself, push past the fear, and keep going. So now I gotta go. I need to go to the grocery store and get some stuff for some homemade chili tonight, because it is freezing in San Diego. And I mean like freezing. We are not used to this kind of weather. So we're gonna have some homemade chili tonight. But anyways, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you next week. I hope you tune in. Have a great one. Bye. All right, it's Sunday morning, some a little after 10 or something, and guess what I just did? I just hiked a mountain. Y'all, look, like I've told y'all before, I don't hike mountains. I've never hiked a mountain in my life, but I did today. I hiked Crowley Mountain. We're at the top. I thought I was gonna die. I wanted to give up. I didn't want to do it anymore. And it's awesome once you get up here. But, ooh, that was a hike. My legs are tired. I'm probably gonna be sore and can't barely move. To call my massage people. But I made it to the top of Crowley Mountain. I'm so excited. Kids with me, they came too. So now we're just gonna take a little bit of a break, and then we gotta hike down the mountain. But anyway, just wanted to tell you guys what I was doing today on a Sunday morning.